Today at home with Miss Joan, we're going to make some homemade vanilla ice cream. Okay, the kind that you churn in your freezer. Oh, it's going to be so good. I'm extra excited because we're giving a birthday party for my great nephew, Zach. He's turning 14. And we're just going to have a fun day. His daddy has requested for a while that we have some homemade vanilla ice cream, so we're making that. And I've already filmed Butterfinger that we're having today, ice cream, and Wendy's chocolate frosty. So you can look those two ice creams up too, because we're having three kinds today, but vanilla ice cream is what we're going to talk about. I make this the way my mama did, so she used eggs in hers, okay? And you know, the eggs, make sure they're pasteurized eggs. And if you were afraid of the eggs, I'm going to use 4. You could. Oh, look at them here. I got 4 eggs in here, and I'm just going to scramble them up like I was going to, scramble them and cook them on the stove. But it's going in my ice cream. Now, if you were really extra cautious on this and was afraid, you could stick them in the microwave for, a few seconds. You don't want to cook, but if you're afraid of that. But these are pasteurized eggs, and this is how we make ours, okay? So I stirred them up, and I'm putting in 4 eggs. That's the first thing that's going in. To that, we're going to add 2 cups of sugar. Oh, it's a hot day here in Alabama, but it's a beautiful day. All right, there's 2 cups. Now, the next thing after the eggs that I'm going to add is 1 can, and it's a 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. I guess I better let this down. It's hard to get in here. There we go. All right. You know how thick and creamy this stuff is, so 1 can will be a plenty. It's a 14-ounce can, and this is just an off-brand, but we grew up calling so many things not really what they were, but we knew what we was talking about. Did y'all do that? Like we call this Eagle brand milk, but that was actually the brand name back then. This right here is a great value kind. So it's sweetened condensed milk, 1 can. All right, I'm gonna let that go around just a little bit. Now slowly, I'm gonna add 3 cans of evaporated milk. Why, you can mix this stuff up in just a matter of minutes. All right, slowly I'm putting in 1 can of the evaporated milk. Another thing, when we was growing up, everything comes back to my mind when I'm growing up, when I was little. We called it canned milk. I guess because it was in a can. I don't know. John, get me a can of canned milk. Okay, I knew what to get. 1, 2. I'll let that stir around a little bit because I'm combining the sugar and the I'm combining the sugar and the condensed milk real good in with the eggs. And we got 1 more can to go. I shouldn't have left the lid on there. It makes it harder to pour in, but okay. Now, if we get it too full, it's going to start flying out of here on the walls and on me and everything, and I'm done ready for the party. From the company. Do y'all like homemade vanilla ice cream? What's your favorite kind of homemade ice cream? Put that down in the comments. I might be some more stuff I need to try, okay? I'm known for making homemade ice cream when they come over in the summertime. They're going to be expecting this today. This stuff here is pretty strong. We're going to water it down because that's how Mama done it. But right now, I'll put my vanilla flavoring in there, and I don't know why, but we put 3½ teaspoons of vanilla. I guess you want vanilla ice cream to be really vanilla-y. Whew, I'm glad I got that out of my mouth. Now, this is a tablespoon, okay? So, my recipe says 3½ teaspoons. I just did a little shortcut right there. Now, Mother would refill the cans because they still got a little milk in the bottom of them. And you use every little flavor that you got. See how cloudy that is? Iced milk in there. So, if you put straight water, you don't get that little extra bit out of the can. Lordy mercy, I can just about feel her standing here helping me make this. Okay, just to be sure I don't overfill my freezer or splatter milk everywhere, I'm really just going to slowly put 1 can of water in here. And I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna go over to my, it's a 1 gallon container. I'm gonna put all this in there and then I'll add the rest of the water. I'll show you what I do. Y'all go with me. Okay, y'all, we're over here at the sink and I put my paddle in. I was gonna show you this little tip. I got 5 freezers. They're all normal, numbered. The colors are. There's 5. I got a 5 right here on the bucket, and a 5 on the lid. I want to see it. Yeah, mark it today, kind we're having, because we're going to store this in the deep freeze, and they can all help themselves with the 3 different kinds. But this really helps me to keep my light things together, because this paddle won't work in another one, and the lids won't work, and so I learned just number them everywhere. But anyway, here is my ice cream going into the bucket. Y'all, I got this in the state sale. That's a good place to look for these things. You know, they are expensive. The electric ice cream freezers. Our yard sale's a good place. My daughter and I found one. It runs like a top for $1 one time. You remember that one, Jordan? I bet it still runs like a top. All right, remember we was going to put in 3 cans of water. I've already done 1 over there at the mixer. Here's number 2, and here's number 3. All right. So I'm going to take my long spoon. We just got to stir it all. You've heard me say all the love go together in it. Now, your container will tell you how much room you got left. Now, you can finish filling it up with any kind of milk you got. This right here is just some I had in the refrigerator. That's skim milk. I'm going to fill it up to the fill line. See, mine's got a crease in it. Right there. Now this is going to be some good old fashioned ice cream. Be the kind that when we didn't have electric freezers, we'd get our crank freezer. They put a towel on front of it, and it was such a treat for us kids to go sit on that cooler, on that freezer while Daddy churned the ice cream under the big old tree in the backyard. Wow, wow, wow. The next thing is taste it. See if you need any more sugar or whatever. That's the only way you're going to know. That's some pretty good stuff right there. Now, if you wanted a little sweeter, put you about half a cup more sugar, but this is going to do us today. Heavy. I have to call a preacher in here now to help me get this ice going in this bucket. Okay, we got it in the freezer going around and around, but the key is to layer your ice, your salt, your ice, your salt. Preacher's been icing it down, and I've been pouring in the salt. I keep it in this thing so it pours better. All right, that's what we're going to keep doing, and it usually gets done in about 30 minutes, maybe 35. We thought we'd give you a little snippet of all 3 of them. Here's the Butterfinger going in my number 1. And then Wendy's Frosty. This is our assembly line today, and of course we're filming the vanilla for y'all. It says it back here in the back, and it is going so slow, it's quitting on us, so it's ready. This one is cut off. I can't wait to look at it, y'all. It's our vanilla. Woo! Oh my goodness, look at that. Hey y'all, I wanted to show you just a snippet of Zach's 14th birthday party. Look at my little table, my cute little football plates, and look at here, just made some penalty flags on the computer. He likes pizza, we're gonna have pizza and chips. And to make it easy, man, we're just gonna help ourselves to drinks in the refrigerator. And then we love this football sign because he loves football. And then I ain't got the candles on the cake yet, but isn't it pretty? My goodness, here we go. I got the ice cream ready right here. 3 different kinds in the freezer, waiting on my boys to get hungry. And we just got everything set up that they need. And I hope he has a big time. They're out there throwing the football in the pool right now. Joan's here with me to do a little taste test. Preacher's standing over there with a spoon right behind Jordan. Good old time vanilla. Got this right here today at Home with Miss Joan. At Home with Miss Joan, would you like? You know, whether you like it or not, okay? At Home with Miss Joan, please subscribe. Sure does help this old girl's channel grow. Won't you share with friends and family? You know, like your mom and them, okay? Comment right here and you'll hear back from me. You know, preacher, get back with you, my daughter.